Life, they say, is in faces, and men are in sizes. Hi there, Bobo J. Welcome to my vlog. Before we continue, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that has put one or two things together to make this a reality. I'm indebted to you. Thank you so much. Not wasting much of our time, let's go straight to the business of the day. As I said earlier on, there are different aspects of life. Starting from physical to mental to financial and work to emotional to spiritual and to social life. All of these aspects of life need a balance. Without wasting much of our time, let's go straight to the first one. So the first aspect of life is the physical aspect of life, and this cut across our health, what we eat, what we do, our posture, how we compose ourselves, how we exercise ourselves, just to make sure our body is in good shape. Our body is in good shape. So what are the things to do to make sure this aspect of life doesn't suffer? One is to be engaged, do one or two things. Two is to keep yourself clean. Three is to watch your health and what you eat. And four is to quit bad habits. So pretty much simple. That's that about physical aspect of life. Let's go straight to the next aspect of life. So the second aspect of our life we need to take care of is the mental aspect of our life. Just like the physical aspect of our life, if you don't take care of the mental aspect of it, deteriorates. And I know you don't want a deteriorated mental aspect of life. So what are the things we need to do to make sure that the mental aspect of our life doesn't deteriorate? Simple as it is, you need to play games. Yes, play video games like chess, critical thinking games that actually make you think. So the second one is read good books. The truth is, the more we read, the more we see things from different aspects of life, and it helps us approach things in a more better way. Thirdly, if you are not a good reader just like me, you can opt for virtual learning. Listen to things online, listen to podcasts, videos, watch videos that helps you think and increase your intellectual capacity. So that is that about mental aspect of life. So let's go straight to the third one. The third one is the emotional aspect of our life. It's very easy for us to forget the impact of our emotional life, especially if we are the go-getters, most times the workaholic. So what are the things we need to do to make sure that our emotional life doesn't suffer? Number one is to consider the health of the relationship with others, especially with our loved ones. They are the most important people in our lives. The second one is to forgive. Forgiveness is actually in two parts. Forgiving those that have actually wronged you, and you also seeking for forgiveness when you know you've done something wrong to people. Third is try meditation. At the end of each day, try and look at how you've spent your day, the things you've done and how you've done them, the things you can actually do better, and it actually helps increasing our emotional life. And the fourth is show compassion to stranger. You don't want to know how much gravity that holds and how it can impact your emotional life. So I haven't done that about our emotional life. Let's go straight to the fourth aspect of our life is the social life. No doubt our happiness sometimes is determined by the way other people see us and how they appreciate us. So don't you see our social life is actually very important? Yes, it is. So that is the more reason why we need to surround ourselves with people that will make us happy. So what are the things that we can do to make our social life pop up? Very, very simple. Meet new people, make new friends, go for events, just go to places that appeals to you, that you know you can see people of your like minds. Another is reconnect with your old friends. Yes, sometimes it's always good, not even sometimes, it's always good to reconnect with our old friends so that I can actually bring back old memories. And yes, plan an event where you go out together, maybe some other games, have an event together. All of these things actually pop up your social life and they don't make your life boring. So I haven't done that about our social life. Let's go straight to the fifth one. So the fifth point is work and financial life. We cannot ignore the fact that life has placed it on us that we continue to add value to it. Yes, this is oftentimes we call job. It might be a collar job, or you're an entrepreneur. One way or the other, you're actually adding value back to life, and in the long run, it pays your bills. So let's consider some things we can actually do to make our work life and financial life better. So the first thing to do is to ask yourself this question: do you want to be an entrepreneur, or you want to pursue a career? Everything is actually to put food on your table and to add value back to life, as I said earlier on. It's fine if you want to pursue a career and if you have the opportunity, but if you don't, you can actually learn a skill and be an entrepreneur. All of these things is to actually add value back to life. And for the financial aspect of it, this includes how you set budgets, not spending beyond your means, and being a good saver. So, financial life, work life treated. Let's go to the last but not the least, our spiritual life. This is what I will explain as our relationship with divinity. Our spiritual life determines virtually everything about us: our foundation, our belief system, our core value, the reason for living, and all of these things. Under spiritual life, I want us to consider 2 things. Number 1, always have faith that God is good. And secondly, create time to know more about this God that you serve. Pretty much okay, we've talked about this 6th aspect of life. Let me know your view in the comment section below. And kindly click on the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, turn on the post notification for you to get the notification about my next video. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.